Imagining America. It's an alliance of nearly 100 colleges aimed at advancing local arts in the community. And this year, Syracuse University is hosting the event. Now, last week, Caroline and I had a chance to sit down with the co-directors to learn more about it. Joining us this morning, we have Scott Peters and Timothy Eatman. They're co-directors of Imagining America, Artists and Scholars in Public Life, and we have an event coming up next Tuesday. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to be here. Thanks for coming out. Let's start with you, Scott. What exactly is Imagining America? Let's kind of set some background in 411 here.
Sure. Well, Imagining America represents a revival in American higher education. When people think about higher education, they usually think about it in one of three ways. Higher ed is either an ivory tower up there on a hill disconnected from the world, or it's a pathway for students into careers, or they think about it as an economic engine. But those three things, while they're all important, except, the ivory tower isn't that important, but they miss one of the other identities and roles of higher education. It's also been an engine of American democracy, that students, staff, and faculty engaged in the world, working with communities, doing community problem solving, helping students learn what it means to be a citizen in a democracy. Imagining America represents a revival of that mission. It came out of the Millennial Council in 1999 that Hillary Clinton was heading up in the White House when she was the First Lady, and it's have grown now into a national consortium of almost 100 colleges and universities, and we're specially focused on engaging scholars in the arts, humanities, and design in public life.
Tim, I see you're wearing your orange. Tell me a little bit about how SU is so involved with helping to carry out this vision.
Yeah, I think it's significant that Imagining America is headquartered at Syracuse University. Our mission is very resonant with the scholarship and action vision that is predominant on the campus and led by our chancellor. We're really excited about this idea of revival because we think that we are in a moment where that's desperately needed in our society. And we know that knowledge making, knowledge creation is far more than some of the kind of technocratic ways we think about learning, getting a degree for a career, that kind of thing. And so we try to, in our work, punctuate the importance of the cultural disciplines in doing our work. Syracuse is a great place for that. We have the freedom to do some innovative things like the Dream Freedom Revival, which is a product or an activity, a major activity from Imagining America. I think just in November, our Associate Director, Kevin Bott, was with you. He is leading that effort. It's citizens and scholars coming together to sing and dance and focus on freedom and democracy toward action. So we're excited about how Syracuse provides a place and milieu for us to really develop that kind of work.
So this upcoming Tuesday, what's our topic? What are we discussing and hoping to accomplish?
Well, Tuesday is special. We are going to be meeting at the Grace Episcopal Church on Madison and University, and it will be a community forum that's directed at planning our conference, our annual conference, which is going to be held this year at Syracuse. About 400 people typically attend. We were in New York City last year with a theme called Linked Fates and Futures, and we're excited about the possibility of bringing folks together to plan that between 4 and 6, free and open to the public.
Well, and you also have a presence on Facebook and Twitter, right, Scott?
We do.
Yes, we have a very active presence on Facebook and Twitter, and a website, which is imaginingamerica.org, where you can get connected to the resources that we have and the events that we have planned, and meet the people and see what's going on around the country in the consortium.
So in closing, are you looking for a wide spectrum of community members to attend to get different views?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think it's very important that folks understand how serious we are about bridging the gap between the campus and the community, and using the university as a catalyst for that.
All right. Well, if there's dancing and reception,
there really are.
How could you not go? There it is, Tuesday, January 29th. Did you want to say one last thing? Or?
Well, I said 4 to 6, but it's actually 4 to 8 because at 6 o'clock,
there'll be a public reception where the two of us, as the new co-directors, will be introduced to the community, and we invite folks to come in and meet all of our staff and get acquainted with who we are and what we're doing.
Sounds like a great time. You don't want to miss it, gentlemen. Thanks so much for being with us on Bridge Street.
You're welcome.